We're taking this €300 AliExpress hardtail cobble-crusher rebuild to the hell of the north. 2 spare tubes, questionable tyres and a dream. Will it survive the Trouée de Arenberg? Or will I become another Roubaix cautionary tale? Let's find out. Loading the van with essentials, bike, snacks, warm layers and deck chairs. Priority sorted. How you doing? I hope you got out on your bike today. I set off from Pont for Paris Roubaix a couple of hours ago. I'm just going through a town called Yvetot, and I have another couple of hours to go tonight before I stop and get some Willy's frites. Yes, you heard that right. Frites de Willy. Coming up, and the Friterie is open. Yes, we are open. We are open for business. Get in there. Willy sausage. That is a monster plate of chips. Bon appetit. Good morning. It's a cold one today. 3 degrees in the van. I've put the heating on to warm up and I am heading towards Roubaix. I've got about another hour in the van. Just parked up, arrived in a town called Trouée. Just going to scope out where I am and then work out day 1 of Paris Roubaix Cobbles. Arrived in Trouée, parked up and plotting today's mission. Train to Valenciennes, then ride 10 sectors back. Final bike check, tyres at 55 psi. Is that too much? Not sure. Sensor drive train, still attached. Good enough. Casquette, check. Gloves, check. Overconfidence, not really. Forgot one tiny detail. Actually inspecting the bike before hitting the cobbles. What could go wrong? Just got on the train for Valenciennes. The journey is about an hour and from there I can ride to the first set of cobbles for the day. I've just ridden 10 kilometres from Valenciennes station, and now the moment of truth, the first set of cobbles for my AliExpress bike rebuild. how will it handle the cobbles? Let's find out. Oui, ça va, ça va. Tu as tout? Comment? Tu as tout? Oui. Okay. First sector done. Now for some epic shots. Or not. That's right, folks. My first Roubaix puncture in 13 years. Shout out to every cyclist who stopped to help. You're the real MVPs. After repairing the tyre, I only had one spare tube left. And that's in the van. And 9 sectors to go. This will be fun. We're entering the Trouée de Arenberg, the most feared sector of Paris Roubaix. Just over 2 kilometres of jagged, ancient cobbles running dead straight through a shadowy forest. First used in 1968, it quickly became the race's most brutal landmark. Riders don't win here, but they can definitely lose. Crashes, punctures and chaos are the norm. These stones were laid for mining carts, not bikes. Uneven, slippery and vicious in the wet. In 2001, champion Johan Museo nearly lost his leg after a crash here. Though it's over 90 kilometres from the finish, if you're not near the front of the exit, your Roubaix is probably done. This is the hell of the north at its most savage. It's a jackhammer. My 2013 Manitou Tower suspension forks are crying, but taking the blows well, and somehow we're moving. I tried to stay on the cobbles, but there is an enticing smooth path to the right, which is fenced off for the pros, but accessible to me. Shall I? Drop a croissant emoji below if this is your favourite sector in the Paris Roubaix. Have you ridden it in the wet? Double kudos. Well, I've conquered the Trouée de Arenberg. A lot harder than I remember, even with suspension. A lot of people walking, dogs, etc. So it made it a little bit difficult, but I have finished it. Now on to the next sector. No puncture. This stretch of cobbles is Pont Gibus, named after the French legend Gilbert Duclos-Lassalle, or just Gibus, like the top hat. He was a gritty classic specialist who came close to winning Paris Roubaix for years. Finally, in 1992, at the age of 37, he did it. Then again in 1993, becoming the oldest ever winner. This sector marks one of his signature attacks. It's not the most famous stretch, but it stands as a tribute to a rider who defined the spirit of Roubaix. Tough, relentless and patient enough to wait over a decade for victory. Chapeau.
That's me done for the day. I'm turning back to Trouée. We've hit about 10 sets of cobbles. I've had one puncture. The seat post has moved a little, gone down a little bit. The suspension is fine. The saddle is fine, it hasn't moved at all. The handlebars and the levers have been great. A little bit of ghost shifting on the Trouée de Arenberg. Not sure what was happening there. I don't know if it was my imagination or it was actually moving a little bit, the rear mech. It was certainly shaking around a lot. So I'll get back to base, get back to Big Red and see what's going on there. Slightly concerned about the Arison tyres. It could have been just luck that, or could have been unlucky that I'd had a puncture, or it could have been the TPU tubes. Anyway, I put a butyl tube back in the front, and I'll probably change the rear this evening, and probably go and buy a few more inner tubes, I think, from Decathlon. It's actually the first time I've ever had a puncture at Paris Roubaix. Man, I'm tired. 6 kilometers to go back to base and Big Red. The last 10k have been along this rather lovely canal and this path like this. To be honest, I'm pretty shattered. It's been a long day. Surprises of the day: the Sensah group set hasn't exploded. Not needed the 52th rear cassette, what a surprise. Those Arison tyres, 2 stars, don't stop for photos. And the 3D printed saddle, let's just say it's like a seat cushion, so maybe the name on the box was correct. So would I trust AliExpress parts for Roubaix again? Probably. Let's see if I ride tomorrow though. Subscribe to find out and leave a thumbs up if you've attempted these sectors, and let me know if you think I'm insane. Thanks for watching.